Khajiit is completely dry now, which feels very nice. We are out of firewood, I think. Yes, we are completely out of firewood.
The ruins are old, maybe 1,000 years or more.
It is amazing, isn't it, when you think 1,000 years, that's a long, long time. Okay, do you think this will take us out? No.
I'm sorry, friends. I'm so sorry. I had no choice. It was the only way to make sure that monster never escaped. I promise you, I'll never let this happen again. I'll seal this whole place away.
Oh, Savos. Archmage, we were able to free your one friend, and we took care of the monster. Which, actually, come to think of it, is pretty amazing. It was a long fight, though. And Khajiit could not have done it without you guys. So thank you. Thank you both so much. Khajiit is so glad, Arendur, that she ran into you. And Quadojo, you're a true friend as always. So, we freed one of the Archmage's friends. The other one, well, we'll have to see what we can do about saving her. I think it was her too. Oh, that's so... I know Khajiit keeps saying it, but it's sad. Khajiit hopes that person is not aware that they're trapped. Nope. Nothing. She wishes she could tell the Archmage what happened. But you cannot tell. Well, unless they are a ghost. That is the sky. Unless they're a ghost, you can't tell people. And even then, I don't know if telling a ghost really is the same. These are all things Khajiit does not understand. Oh! That's Ancano, isn't it? Or not. Oops. I thought it was Ancano. They all kind of look the same. But whoever it was, they were ready to attack, so... Oop. Sorry? I did not mean to kill you, and I'm sorry I took your clothes, but Khajiit is pretty sure you were going to attack her, so... Even though, for a moment, she thought she'd made an error, actually, upon reflection, she thinks she did the right thing. Because Ancano probably sent you. You weren't Ancano like I thought, but... I did not wait to find out what your rationale was. Which I probably should have done, but... You know what? It's all water under the bridge, as they say. So he was just waiting for us to come out. Now, I like the Thalmor. I do. Because when the moons disappeared, they brought it back. Or brought them back. Brought them both back. But, and the moons are very important to Khajiits if you, well, you know that, Quadojo, but Arendar, you perhaps do not. The moons actually can influence what form of Khajiit one grows up to become. If Khajiit had been born, like, even about, even a couple of hours later, she would be a doggy rot, which is not the same as the kind of Khajiit that both Quadojo and I are. And it's the moons that do that. So, without the moons, Khajiit, well, there was a lot of panic. There was a lot of panic. So Khajiit does like Thalmor, but not in this case. They are like anybody else. They can do bad things. Ancano killed the Archmage. If he hadn't started messing with the Eye of Magnus, he would not have killed the Archmage. I guess that means that Khajiit, it's not, the Archmage being dead really isn't Khajiit's fault. Because if Ancano had never messed with the Eye of Magnus, the Archmage would still be alive. So the Eye of Magnus being there because of what Khajiit did is not what caused the Archmage's death. Khajiit feels a bit relieved to realize that, but she's still very sad that the Archmage is dead. She would have liked to get to know him better. He had his own skeletons in his closet, as it were, just like you, Arendar, and perhaps Quadojo. Perhaps you have some skeletons. Khajiit, well, she doesn't have any really big skeletons. She has some small ones, and she thought the death of the Archmage was going to be a big skeleton, but it's not. It's not after all. Still, if the Eye hadn't been there, Ancano couldn't have messed with it. So there's still that. She's still responsible in a small part, but not like she was thinking. Not at all. Right. Is there more Thalmor waiting outside? Okay. Khajiit doesn't want to kill the Thalmor, especially if they're just following Ancano's orders, but Khajiit hopes that's what the case was here. But she had to defend herself, and he heard a noise, and he was looking to do something. So Khajiit did it first. Where the heck are we? We're gonna have to jump off, guys. Well, can we get up there? No, I don't think it's gonna help all that much. Okay. Oh, you are using that weapon. Cool. Quadojo. But it might be a little safer if we go this way. I mean, for non-Khajiit. You guys are coming, aren't you? Come on.
I've suffered worse.
Guys.
I hope you're not expecting a thank you.
You were not supposed to leap off. That was not the plan. You were supposed to go down the easy route that Khajiit showed you. Not throw yourself off the highest point. Well, we have a decision to make, guys. We've got what we came for, but there's still 2 areas we haven't looked at. Now, I know...
Mara, protect us both.
Indeed. Actually, while we're talking, let's just go around to the front entrance, because we can go inside and stay warm while we talk, instead of slowly freezing to death out here while we talk. So, come on. Oh, good. Especially since it seems to be blizzarding out again. Flippin' snow. We spent almost an entire day in there. No wonder Khajiit is feeling exhausted. Boys? Okay. Okay, I know we don't have a fire in here, but let's see if we can find some place to warm up. Yes, here we go. This should warm us. Come over here and stand here, guys.
Oh, this place. Horrible.
Yes, it is actually. Especially... Well, never mind. Guys, Khajiit doesn't want to shout, but she also wants to warm up, so I guess she'll shout. Okay, well, like Khajiit was saying, we have a decision to make. We can head back right away. We have the Staff of Magnus, and actually, well, since we took care of the Thalmor that was waiting for us to come out to steal the staff, because she's pretty sure that's what he was going to do, because she hasn't seen a Thalmor anywhere else, and it was really kind of suspicious. So since he failed, but Ankana won't know that he failed, so we do have a little time, I think, because there's also those other 2 areas, those doors, and Khajiit would actually kind of like to explore them, but she doesn't know. She is indecisive. She just doesn't know. Should we explore them and then go back? I mean, we have what we came for. But is one more day gonna make any difference? Khajiit's just not quite sure. But in any case, Khajiit is going to spend a little time getting rid of some of these weapons, and she's going to give you guys some of the stuff to carry. So if you can just bear with her for a few minutes, she'll sort the stuff, and maybe she'll have decided what to do, with your input, of course, decided what we're going to do. Alright, thank you for agreeing to carry that stuff. And now... Khajiit still hasn't decided. But it's actually kind of late. I think we can probably set up some bedrolls. And, so yeah, let's just find a spot to settle down that is not in water. And not near a skeleton. Alright. Khajiit is gonna get some sleep. We could go set up the tent outside, but to be quite honest, Khajiit is exhausted. It's been a long 2 days. So, yeah. Let's go to sleep, and we can decide in the morning if we're gonna check out those other 2 places, the other doors. I guess there's 3 doors. Or whether we're just going to leave that for a future adventure. So yeah. Let's have a good night's sleep, yes? Let's make it a long sleep so that maybe that snowstorm will have stopped. Oh, good morning, guys. Oh. Let's go have some breakfast. Where was that chair? Oh, there. Let's eat some breakfast. And Khajiit was kind of thinking about what we talked about last night. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, it has some beef. Let's see. Actually, some seared slaughterfish sounds delicious. And something sweet, a honey nut treat. Oops. Khajiit was hungrier than she thought. And a honey nut treat. There we go. Yes, that feels much better. Right. So, Khajiit was thinking that as much as she'd like to check out the other places here, she thinks it is much more important that we get the staff back to the Mages College and deal with the situation there. Because Ankano could be causing other explosions, he could be causing other problems, and, well, we delayed a little bit on our way here helping people, which was a good thing to do, but in all good conscience, Khajiit does not feel right pausing to look, basically sightsee on the way back. There's nobody asking us to go in there. So, yeah. That's what she decided. So, let's get our protection spells. Back on. And let's get back to Morthal. Actually, I don't remember seeing... eyes. It's still snowing. We better make good time then. I do not remember seeing a carriage stop at Morthal. So Khajiit's kind of thinking that she's gonna fall off. Yes, that's what she thought. No, Khajiit's kind of thinking that it might we might actually have to run back to Solitude. And if we have to run back to Solitude, we might as well go along the coast and run to Dawnstar. It's 6 of one, half dozen of another, she figures. But let's get to Morthal, get to the inn, and then we can look at the map, because we know we have to go there anyway. And hopefully we don't run into any more Thalmor on the way. That would not be good. One sent by Ancano. Khajiit means. What?
Leave me alone.
What's
I don't
going
have
on?
time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly, and we won't have to get rough.
What's going on?
Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going anywhere. Now back off before I do something drastic.
She doesn't have the scar. What? Oh, you're right. We've made a mistake. Now move along before that mouth of yours gets you into trouble.
What is going
Next time
on?
you're looking to pester someone, make sure it's the right person.
Are you okay?
Foreigners. What a nuisance.
What was that all about, hmm?
They thought I was some other Red Guard woman.
Oh.
They just wouldn't leave me alone. I hope they get lost in the wilderness.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, good luck to you. Bizarre. Be safe.
Foreigners. What a nuisance.
Did you want to come with us? We're going to Morthal. You're welcome to travel with us. If you're worried about other, asshats on the road. So they're looking for a Red Guard woman, it looks like, with a scar. Khajiit sees a Red Guard woman with a scar, she'll be sure to let her know she's being searched for. Hi, Mr. Fox. Goodbye, Mr. Fox. That's Morthal, isn't it? Yes. Oh, that's good, because you just thinking, oh yeah, let's just run right past it. Okay. Perfect. Was this the inn? No, that doesn't look inn-like. Yeah, it doesn't look inn-like at all. Where was it? Actually, we did go into the inn here, didn't we? Oh, good. It looks like the snow is stopping. Thank Mara. There's the inn. There's where we...
Wow, look at that robe. Are you a wizard?
Yes, actually, Khajiit is a wizard.
Please don't mind Yorick. He's not bad. Really, he's not.
Don't think I've met him, actually.
I haven't Mother's gift. Not quite. But I've seen things.
Something is wrong with Yorick? No?
My brother is sensitive. He has trouble focusing his attention on things.
Ah.
We were taking him to the Temple of Kinnereth in Whiterun, just so the healers could make sure he was in good health. And they say he's fine.
Oh, okay.
Are you heading to Whiterun? Could you take this letter to the priestess, Danica Purespring? It's a note about Yorick's health.
Oh. Khajiit would be glad to help, but she can't promise she's going to Whiterun in the near future. If that's okay with you, Khajiit will... But she will be going there at some point, she's sure.
Thank you.
All right. Khajiit will do that for you. Okay. No, that's not where we're... It's a shop. Let's go shopping.
Oh, do come in. I hope I have what you need.
Well, Khajiit hopes so too, actually. She wouldn't mind buying some,
You're that one from the college. Heard about you.
You have? Khajiit hopes it's something good?
I'm telling you, I heard it, howling. Those werewolf tales are true.
Khajiit knows a lot about poisons and
Well,
salves.
some prefer to study the composition of ingredients.
What?
This Lamy chooses to rely on random chance. Who is to say which will yield better results?
Oh, so you experiment a lot. You must know Quadojo. So I know something about poisons and salves, but perhaps you know more, yes?
I think I can teach you a thing or two.
That would be great. Thank you.
I wonder if stores like this are having their prices up.
Quadojo seems to be having a conversation with Arender back there. You've been studying alchemy for a long time, no?
I picked up the trade when I was a girl. One of the temple healers staying here on a pilgrimage showed me the basics.
Ah,
She had a book with her, Song of the Alchemists, that I used to read over and over. I miss having a copy.
Khajiit hasn't heard of that book. At least she doesn't think so. Tell you what, if Khajiit finds a copy, an extra copy, she'll bring it to you. Does that sound good?
Really? I'd be happy to show you a bit about herbs if you find the book.
Oh, that would be awesome. Excellent. Do you have a hard time getting supplies out here?
No. Well, sometimes, but that's not the problem.
Oh, there is a problem?
I just often don't have much to do, so I tend to try things out. They don't usually work, but I try.
Ah,
Next thing I know, I've used up most of my stock.
that's not good. Speaking of stock,
Take a look.
what do you have for sale? Thank you very much. Oh, actually,
I heard the gourmet's hiding out somewhere in Skyrim. You know, fella who wrote that cookbook?
Arender? Actually, Khajiit thinks she's heard that rumor before. Arender, where are you? This Khajiit is just blind, that's all. Never mind. Yes,
Mara, protect us both.
I need to take some of those things back.
Running out of room, eh? I'll be glad to help.
Some of those potions, actually. I'm just going to... Oh, you have been using the magic potions and whatnot. Okay, Khajiit will give you more later. She doesn't have
I'm ready. Let's
ton
continue.
at the moment herself.
Some are saying the Sijic monks have been seen in Skyrim. They're an ancient order. I had them figured for dead.
Khajiit has heard that
Take a look.
particular rumor as well. And that's all she'll say about that. Right. Okay.
All right, then.
Thank you very much. Alright, guys. We have warmed up here, and we might as well just look at the map. We don't need to go to the inn. And... Right. You know, we need to get to Winterhold. Dawnstar had a boat, but I don't think it had a carriage stop, at least not that Khajiit saw. But we know Solitude has a stop. And we can follow the road. And it looks like there must be a bridge here crossing the river, so we don't have to swim. Or we could just say to heck with it and slog through the marsh and swim across. At least it's warm if we do that, so... Khajiit could pick some herbs on the way that she hasn't seen before, perhaps. Yeah. Yeah, that's, yeah. No, Khajiit's still indecisive. Say, Khajiit is curious. Did you like her video? Yes? Then please click the thumbs up button. Khajiit thanks you. Brrr.